applicable this time in the mix. I'll also try the new thing in the intro here, with using the mouse for the cannon section. I've never actually tried it before, but I know roughly what you need to do, so I can try it. That's kind of low on opals, but actually, no, it's not too bad. I can make that work.
That's the last of the frills, Possum.
The fire's out. Let's go.
Look out! Cannonades!
Let me at him.
All I know is that like low 3 minutes for the intro is like a thing now, so like in the range of like 320 or so is what I think Squid and Mary are able to do.
Not too far to the old barracks now.
Probably normal optimizations plus the cannon section being a lot better. Different as opposed to like what it used to be or something. Or I really wish I could put Chatty on the same monitor that actually has the game. I have to turn my whole head to the left just to see it.
Come on, Possum! We have to make it to the old barracks! Not right now!
Too bad you literally cannot do anything about it during a run. The second you tab out of the game, it just freezes, so I can't just like do it while loading. Besides, I have basically no load anyway. Alright, let's see what happens here. I think I hit it. Nice. I don't think I got it that time. I wasn't aiming there very early. Yeah, I turned the sensitivity on the mouse way up. Eh, whatever. Okay, that's way better. I don't know how much that actually saved me, but we'll find out. It's a combination of being able to kill that first ship really early and also just the movement from enemy to enemy is way faster. I'm almost certain this will be a gold of some sort, but... Oh yeah, definitely. Easy. Easy 14 seconds. I was worried I wouldn't have a chance on the run to actually drink any milk, but... Only need one hand on the controller for this part. Monkey.
I am liking the learning of English!
Monkey. I don't think there's any other real like new strats to the runs, really, other than just like maybe very subtle movement things, because I haven't really scrubbed over Squid's run much, or Mary. Although, it's ridiculous how much you can get from the helicopter going Noom. Like, it is ridiculous how fast you can go chaining those together, and that's something I never really took too much advantage of in the past. So, I'll do what I can for this time, but... Also, there's supposedly a more consistent way of getting the forest strat with with like the rope slide, and it has to do with like camera angle or something. I haven't tried it. Got him on the way out, I guess. I also just realized I was comparing to best. Someone confirmed that my time's 1:14:07. I'm pretty sure it is, but I feel like I had a 1:13. I hate this crop so much. I used to have no problems with that one. So I don't know why my times are like not showing up for segments. Whatever. I must have messed something up with the layout. Like you can see there, it's saying like +1 second compared to. Wait, hold on. I went back to best. Oh, whatever. I don't have enough time to actually look at this in the middle of running forward. I'll just keep an eye on it every time I drive around, or when I'm walking in a straight line. I don't have anything else to do. Wow, he really just like juked around me. It's ridiculous. This is not going well. Okay, so oh yeah, I remember it was retimed to like a 1:14:06:90 or something on the board. It should say that probably in the notes further on. So on my splits it's an 07, but technically it's an 06. But whatever. We're talking milliseconds. So I don't know why my comparison is messed up. Like, I'm still gaining and losing time based on the right thing. Like, it's showing I lost 0.6, had 1.6 to save, but like it's not showing that number. Nothing I can do about it in an overrun, so except for just cycling comparisons, but that hasn't really done anything. Alright. Let's see if we can get anything good out of this. So I feel like that loaded like literally instantaneously. VSync OP. Or well, VSync off OP. this works and I get some boosts, y'all aren't ready for how fast I'm gonna go. That's one. It wasn't really the one I was going for, but I'll take it. I really went out of my way for that one and it didn't work. This one, okay. Yeah. So you can see if you have like a certain route you want to. Why am I not moving? There's a certain route you can follow for that. Like you can get a lot of chain boosts and just go ridiculously fast. But okay, so that was enough for a gold. But like, there's still a lot of improvement you could do on that. It just requires getting a good amount of them in one run, so I can imagine that's going to be a very heavy reset point if I decide to grind the category a lot again. Perfect landing, holy shit. That was so perfect. The exact angle. Didn't even flip upside down. Also, yeah, these loads are like literally instantaneous now. I didn't think VSync was making it really much of a difference for me, but it definitely is. Oh god, he's doing the bad thing. Oh, nope, okay, it's fine. I don't like it when he charges his head. Because then you have to wait on an animation, but... VSync makes it so the frame rate never goes higher than what your monitor is able of showing. If your monitor only has a certain hertz for refresh rate, so that's how many times it shows images per second. My monitor is 144 hertz, so that's 144 times per second it refreshes the image. So if your game is going faster than 144, then you're not going to actually see any of those visual improvements because it's refreshing faster than the monitor can even show it. So VSync limits it so that way it never goes faster than that. And that's, it's the type of thing that's good and bad. Also, that lost a lot of time. That's weird. So it's good and bad because when you have VSync on, it caps it so that way you don't get any visual effects where like I don't know what it looks like. I just know people talk about a thing called tearing a lot that happens visually. If the refresh rate doesn't line up with the frame rate, you can end up with just some minor graphical glitches. Wait, hold on. I am really short on opals. That's a problem. Okay, that's... Oh my god, are you kidding? If that opal bag was not there, I would be so mad.
Bye-bye.
Alright, well that's some time loss. Imagine if I actually had $49.99.
Hello, toy.
I thought I was fine on opals up earlier. Whatever. Anyways, having VSync on can prevent tearing because it lines up the frame rate and the refresh rate, but it also means you're artificially capping the game to not go above a certain frame rate, which means anything that's based on the frame rate will be limited at that point. So if games load things based on frame rate, like they load things X number of times per frame or something like that, then if your game is capable of going above 144, in my case, then you're artificially capping it and making it not able to go fast. So you can see my game right now is going. I don't know if you can even see it. I don't don't know, is it showing in the top right corner, the frame rate thing from Steam? It's really tiny if so, but I don't know if the game capture in OBS picks that up or not. Tiny gray text, but it's running at like 130 FPS right now, but like in the town it can go like 200 FPS. So if I had VSync on, it would limit it to 144, which is 60 FPS that I'm not able to get then. Also, holy shit, this is big time loss. I knew that was bad, but... I'm pretty sure Fluffy in this PB was garbage, and like 113 is literally free, so I'm not worried about not being able to keep up or anything here. And even if not, this is just showing how much time I have to save with the loads, which is not that much as you can see. I'm only about 3 seconds on load list now. I'm gonna try. Like, I don't really know what the strat is here, but I know it's something to do with the camera angle probably being behind. I'm also gonna try and go up this way here. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Whatever. I'm already behind. Whatever. Okay, that works. That's not really the strat I was going for, specifically. Like, that's not the OP, more consistent way of doing it, I don't think. But, I got it, so. Of course, lost time by falling. Or missing the jump. But that might offset with the fact that getting that jump is faster than walking on the walkway. Oh god. That was almost bad. Okay, yeah, that was about 5 seconds there. So most likely I've gotten that level, like, I wouldn't say perfectly, but like, I've probably gotten that jump strat, like, first try before in a run, and that's where that 5 seconds comes from. Just not having fallen in between. That is such a fast level though. Like, it's one of my favorite things on the run when that level goes well. It's just so satisfyingly quick. So yeah, cycling comparisons doesn't do anything. So I guess I'm just stuck with it being like this for the run. At least the previous segment is working. I would probably have already reset if that wasn't working, because I at least want to know what I'm doing per segment and see how far off I am from golds and whatnot. Oh my god. I'm already gonna lose time here just because that first piece didn't get picked up right.
Watch out!
Not that I'm aware of, no. They're working on a PS4 and Xbox One, or whatever the newest Xbox is. I can't keep track at this point. There's one more piece. I'm an idiot. I just like went autopilot there for a second, forgetting there was another piece at the end. But no, they're working on more next-gen consoles version, aiming for Q2. So at the moment, they said that means we're aiming for July 31st. Or June 31st for now. But something like that. So we don't know if that'll actually happen yet or not, but I'm assuming once that is the case, maybe if they're ever going to update the PC version, it would probably be then. Did you miss the croc sounds? Oh my god, pick up the croc. Thankfully this mission is kind of sorta auto-scroller. Like this first area can go bad and it's fine. Because you kind of wait on, like, well it's not really wait, but like, if I take too long to get those first few, then the ship is closer to these crocs by the time I get to them, which means less travel time for them, so it more or less evens out, but... But like now this is going bad just because two of them are bad now. Definitely gonna lose a bit of time here.
Keep an eye on the fuel, sir.
Yeah, that was bad. Well, both of those missiles went bad. Yes. Yeah, there's a couple of new strats here as well. I might as well try and anyway right while I'm here, because if it goes good, it goes well. If not, then whatever. But things that I've tried on Switch, I believe, but I don't think I've tried them on PC. And it's not like they're particularly difficult strats, but just tiny movement things. Oh god. That was bad. It didn't auto-target. That almost was really bad. Would have had to climb all the way back up. I hit the fire. What? What's that? Would, if it hit an oil tank. Well, presumably all these pipes are going to be filled with oil, so most likely it would blow up, yeah. Again, video game, don't question it. That was good. Really, really good. Holy shit. That's way faster. Okay, that will probably make up for the mistake in that first area. Come on, hit the thing. Hit the thing. What the hell? There's also a slightly better way I think you can do this area, but... I have absolutely no idea whether I'm gonna save time here or not. There's too many things that have gone good and bad. I get the feeling it'll be close if so, but... Okay, 3 seconds. Definitely a lot of improvement. Wow, holy shit, he is way faster. Oh god. What? What? Okay. Oh god. I thought it was about to crash. But what was that? Okay. Please don't happen again. Yeah, actually, I knew about that. I was gonna mention that, but I don't know how to do it. Or, like, I don't know the right distance you need to stand away from him. Squid, have you ever seen it lag like it just happened a minute ago there? That was terrifying. I hope that wasn't, like, I'm hoping that was just a one-time thing, loading Buster or something, but it didn't happen the second and third time here, so... That was scary. It's the first time I've touched this game in a while, so the fact that I'm even somewhat keeping up with PvE is nice. Granted, the PvE is garbage, but 113, maybe even 112 should be basically free. No idea beyond that. What's your segment time usually for the Buster fight? Like with that faster strat? Oh, actually, it's kind of not really even worth asking because it's gonna compare it to mine, but I can't see mine right now. Kind of thing that doesn't seem like it adds up that much, but like when you think about how many times you have to hit him, it does add up. So I'm gonna avoid jumping here just because I know like Mary had the issue where when he jumped on this final hit it glitched up for him. I don't even want to take any chances here. If I'm already barely maintaining pace, I don't want to take a chance. Oh, that works actually. Oh, I see. Oh, well, he made a big jump, but oh my god, just get up and hit him. Yeah, that was a disaster. Like, even if I wanted to do the jump hit there, I just wouldn't have been able to.
Bye-bye.
Bye, son.
It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens with Fluffy, because I'm pretty sure it was a disaster in the PV. I couldn't think of anything creative for it. Also, spit. This is a different order that I normally do these in, and I think I don't like it. Because if you keep going in a straight line compared to like doing a sharp turnaround, then sometimes the grappling hook kind of gets stuck in front of you and you lose speed. Compared to always doing like what it did there with a turnaround, it never gets in front of you then. How in the world did that save 9 seconds? That's interesting. I don't know if I trust that. Maybe, oh, actually, come to think of it, I think the last time I did... Oh god, do I go up or down? I think down. I don't know the fastest way from here. I think it's south. I think the last time I did a run, like that was basically like the first time. I think I've only done one run ever since we took out Crocs, I think. And Sheep Dip, I don't think Sheep Dip was in the run before that point, which means I probably only have one run worth of segments for Sheep Dip there. So if that went bad last time, then there's 8 seconds right there. That's what I'm theorizing, at least, because there's no way that I would save 8 seconds there. Well, actually, come to think of it, well, I don't know. I don't think there was any loading after Buster. Like there was a bit of loading, and that would have cut out some time for loadless, but like it wouldn't have been 8 seconds for sure. I mean, the RTA time is only 5 seconds behind anyways right now, so 8 seconds wouldn't explain that. Shark. Oh, that was a little too far to the left. I'm just a little concerned that I could barely even maintain 10 seconds ahead. Ooh, that was a really quick load. Bernard.
Time, mate. It's Rex here. Those two be man-eater. All the points.
Oh, that looked good. Also, I'm gonna remember to jump and swim to the left here, because that's faster, and I never realized that in the past. fast as Ty's feet will allow me to. And hit the button. How did that hit him? Okay. That was just a random shot in the air and it just hit that drill. That was lucky. Ah, cycle. I knew I wouldn't make that. That was pretty smooth. Okay, yeah, 2.3. Other than that one button, that was fine. No complaints. Don't go into wetlands. I think I did that last run. I think I went into like Crocs and then said, wait a second, I'm not doing Crocs, and then turn around. That didn't hit, really. I just hit him. This is a disaster. I'm making a lot of bad judgment calls here. I'm stunned that one hit. Where'd he go? Where's the last one? Where'd he go? Oh my god, that was a disaster. That was probably the worst Ninja Stew I've ever had. That shows the rust. There was all sorts of bad judgment calls there in terms of which ones should I run after and which should I just leave alone. And thanks, Mary. Can I make it? Yes. I was worried about that. Two really good cycles there. I was worried that I was gonna get backwards camera too, but I tend to get that like the exact times I don't want it, but this works. Yeah, just immediately lose and go back in, that's all. That's all you can really do. Otherwise you're just in for a bad time to even attempt doing it normally. Better. I hit a couple things I shouldn't have, but... Oh my god, no! Come on! Alright, just hit me. No! Just leave, let me get out. Just kill me, please. Ah, oh, come on. Like, I'm literally doing everything I can to die here. That was so dumb. I'm used to there being another mission that spawns, I think, and I think there wasn't, so I hit triangle one too many times. I'm really mad at that. Just because, like, if you go in accidentally, it takes a stupid amount of time to be able to lose. Like, you can't just pause and exit that minigame. You have to lose, and there's not enough things to hit for you to be able to leave quickly. So if you ever do that, it's an automatic, however long that is, time loss. They didn't have the frost ring out. That would help. That was about 15 seconds, that makes sense. That sounds about right. Back on the right again. God, this run is just begging to be put to death. I've lost like 45 or 50 seconds to dumb things now. So 15 there. I think it was about 25 that I lost from being low on opals after Patchy. That's like 40 right there. Lost like 5 in the forest. Try and make up for with some swag points here going into Fluffy. There's a bit of a boosted jump you can do that didn't. I think in Squid's tutorial he didn't think it was possible, and then he got it. He was like, "Oh wait, it is possible." And it's something I had been meaning to try for a while, but I just never wanted to risk it during a run. Huh, we'll try it. Okay, yeah, that's easy. You just have to kind of push against the wall so Ty gets pushed up during it. Now, I'm pretty sure Fluffy went bad in the PB, so there should be time save here, but I might be wrong on that. Go away, Fluffy. I'm sure you could probably do mouse strats here as well, but not really worth it. that jump. I jumped really early there. Okay, good Fluffy. Pretty much perfect Fluffy, really. Okay, yeah. That wasn't anywhere as much as I was expecting from that. Oh wait, turn around, talk to Julius. Of course, now I'm gonna lose some of that time from this. Dumb. Whatever. It's just me not paying attention to the route. I always forget that that's a thing. Having to talk to Julius there. Okay, so lifter, bunya, then Megarang. Yeah, I definitely need lifter. Megarang just for swag.
Bye-bye.
G'day, son. Let me know.
Bye, son.
I could have just hit up, but I forgot. By the time I realized that I was committed to pressing down instead. I'm mad also because if there's any time save I get from loads after that boss, then I probably lost it by having to walk back to Julius. Why do you hate me? Always, always. It was when I typed that, that's when I said, you're gonna love some of these. I cannot believe that this run is just barely even alive. This is what happens when you do no resets. I would never normally willingly go this far in a run and then be like, wow, it's barely alive, because I would reset before that point. Yeah, 3.2. It was definitely longer than 3.2 to walk back to Julius. So there's definitely time to be saved there for free next time. I mean, yeah, that is the logic behind it. Doing no resets gets out the mistakes that you might normally make in a real run, like Ninjas 2. That was a disaster because it's been a while since I've done Ninjas 2. Now that I've got that out of my system, I'm not going to make those mistakes again next run, because I'll be warmed up. So that's where no resets come in handy. So that cycle, still stuck on it. now whenever I see the word river, I think a man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Or whatever it is they say, something like that, but that dumb meme. It's all Side's fault for doing a compilation video of all of them. Fun fact, early on in development, I believe that it was planned to have time travel involved in this game, which is why the dinosaurs are here. They just scrapped it, but they still had them designed, and they're like, why not use them in the level still? If I remember right, you should be able to just do this, pretty much. This spooks me, because I'm pretty sure I did this on Switch, and I think you can just meet him in the middle there and just wait here, and it's fine. I remember being skeptical about it, but the thing is I don't know what time he's going to hit the thing, so I had to be ready to press triangle as soon as it does. Okay, yeah, that works. Nice. Wow, that literally hit neither of the guys that were directly in front of me, really. Okay, that was a really good Never Never. I don't think really anything went wrong there. I know the lava area especially was really smooth. That's nice. Also, I did a lot less hesitation in the rock area. Okay, Ninjas 3 should be a lot better now that they have the Mega Ring. And that's pretty much it for difficult stuff in the run. I mean, like, as soon as Never Never's done, all that's really left is a boss cast. Because now it's just ninjas. Lifter Bunyip. God. Squid, if you're still here, actually, I'll ask when I get to the next mission, but I think it's faster to do the rock, the truck mission, where you're picking up the donuts or whatever it is there. I think it's faster to do the rock one first. I think I remember people saying that actually is faster, and I just never bothered to time it or double check. Yeah, I think it's donut truck. You said that like I know the story of this game. Boss Cass mad. He kidnapped people in town. That's the story. Oh god. I love gravity. Just slow hits. Alright, see, I'm fairly sure it's faster to go behind the rocks first here and kind of do this mission in reverse, sorta. Or just do the rock one first, rather. I'm gonna do that and just trust that it's faster. It seems counterintuitive to me, but I guess it makes sense, because when you come out of here, you're closer to that first one I normally do. Whereas in the other situation where this is the last thing we do, you have to walk all the way across the road to get here. So this cuts out some of that time from walking across the road, I guess. So, it seems counterintuitive to me at first, but I guess it does make sense. Problem is I don't know how far to throw this from, so I'm gonna play it safe and go a lot closer. I don't even know which one to throw it at even. This middle one, I guess. That should be close enough. Yeah. Cool. I don't remember how I'd usually deal with these enemies, so this will be interesting to see. I gotta pick it up. This thing hits me, I'm dead. It shouldn't hit me, but okay, cool. But I got hit so many times there that one more hit would be enough. Okay, yeah, that's not a whole lot of time, but like, if I have a better management of the enemies there, then that definitely can still be a bit better. That was some good driving around those curves. Normally I get stuck having to do a bunch of U-turns and stuff. Go to Dunkin' Donuts. Don't care. Go there, knock on the door, demand that they open. You need a donut.
What rings about the hole?
Not really sure where I lost a second and a half there, but whatever. see what happens here. It should be impossible for this to not be a 113 at this point. Other than, you know, obvious bullshit, like cast. But like, they're not things I would ever expect to happen. I was pressing the punch button instead of the shoot button there. Oh, that's lucky. Wow. Oh no, he jumped. Please roar. No! Come on! God damn it. That was supposed to be good. He was supposed to do HF and roar right away. Why did he jump? I didn't go far away from him. What? The reason I said that was lucky is because I never know where he's going to spawn there. It seems like it's semi-random. So the fact that he happened to luckily spawn right next to me was good. But then he roared. So... But like the alternative is he spawns far enough away from you that he does like a whole body slam thing, and then you have to wait for him to respawn anyways. Oh my god, just get up there. So the alternative is that, so it might have just basically broken even anyways. Probably dead. It's not like she can bring the giant robots into the area to refill her health. So it would basically just be 1-2 punch and be done. It actually becomes 4 hits instead of 9. Or something like that. It's not 9, but Buster becomes 2 instead of 9. So Fluffy would become like basically 1 hit and she'd be dead. Okay, good start to cast. That initial positioning of him is important. That's good as well. Oh my god, hit him! What the? Just hit him! That was almost a perfect phase 1. God damn it. I am ridiculously lucky that shockwave didn't hit me. Holy shit. I always check these lava columns before I move nowadays, just because I got screwed by one once. Oh my god, just... wow. Bad phase 3. Okay, well, it's good enough.